Right, let's do the quick intro.
So I can stream.
Go to the intro. So, welcome to Level Up TV at levelupyourgame.net with I, Disrepute, and the good pal Vor. It's Quake Lab Team Deathmatch still. ClanBase
You never
EuroCup
learned any
26.
manners when you're younger. You're supposed to introduce the person with you first.
No, I didn't learn those manners.
Disgusting, really, isn't it?
Group B, l0wfly versus Lemmings Effect. Lemmings Effect top the group. At the moment they're 1-0 up in this series. We'll catch up on that later on. But l0wfly, Funny B, FRS and Silent set for l0wfly, and for a Lemmings Effect we got Kinko, Spawns, Gwynplaine, and Products.
And you know what the most significant thing is this?
Purgatory.
Yeah, that means they beat l0wfly on l0wfly's map pick, so
Dreadful place.
Lemmings Effect really are looking good. They are the real deal.
So, Funny B, we haven't seen l0wfly play for like almost a month now since the start of the campaign.
Honestly, I think it honestly is a month, yeah.
Thanks, Wintastic, for recording the first map on the demo. We'll catch up on that later, but... Oh, caught out by the rail of Gwynplaine right off the start. He's got a yellow armor to his name as well, so he got a nice spawn on that side of the map. Going in for this second red. l0wfly trying to move in there with FRS, but FRS only. Not quite as synchronised as Lemmings Effect then on that first red armor attack. Parrots will be spawning soon. Of course, they don't see the times, and in fact, in this case, we don't see the times. Lemmings Effect in position for the battle suit, but Silent set with the quad. So 100 stack for Spawn is going to pick up this yellow armor as well. 150 armor on the board. There's Silent set. He's going to be LG down so heavily by Spawns. Doesn't even need that red. Just going to pass off his weapons and leave the red for a teammate. That's how comfortable he is. 46% LG at the moment for Spawns. Shredded through the body of Silencer, even though
he ripped him apart. That was a risky push there onto FRS. You know, FRS with that rocket launcher could have pushed him into the void, but no such luck.
Yeah, not really about getting a frag on him there, but it could have voided him, as you say. Just
what a start this is! 16-4. Look at some of the shots he's hitting. You know, they're the kind of shots you don't even expect to hit necessarily. You saw those rockets onto the red area. I mean, this is a sign of someone who's just really having a good game.
Take you back a week or 6 weeks ago when ClanBase began, l0wfly took out the reigning champions, Deliver Murder. We were thinking, wow, l0wfly looked good. Lemmings Effect are now 22-6 within the first 2 minutes against them.
Can't really ask for much of a better start than this.
Silent set, one of the most established railers of Quake Live. Definitely considered the top. They didn't really do much, just pushed away.
I thought you were going to say he's definitely considered a top railer, as if that's all he can do.
Well, he is a top railer, there you go. Consider that. Not the only thing he can do, no. It's pretty good all-round TDM, to be fair. 20 frags is the margin. l0wfly has moved in and taken this red.
Yeah, they're going to need to try and keep that red and that lightning gun away from Lemmings Effect as much as they can. We've seen in their games already just how strong they are making use of lightning gun.
It is power-up time. I mean, l0wfly have been in a great position in terms of stack. Not weapons, though. He's only got grenades.
He's in a horrible position because he's got so much armor that he feels like he can do something, but he doesn't have the weapons.
Yeah, I mean, he just pressure that, it looked like. Products comes out with the battle suit. That yellow's stolen away by the fresh spawner. l0wfly, they'll be soon punished for doing it.
Why are these players trying to take the suit on?
With rocket launchers. FRS did switch away, so he didn't drop the rocket launcher. There's the quad, though. You can see the glow up the bounce pad. Silent set. Wow, look at the LG damage he did. And the quad has been eliminated, though. I mean, he did a lot of damage to Battlesuit, but...
He did, but 2 rails he took dealing the damage, and...
Wasn't worth it.
Yeah, Products had the team support. Silent set, he had those players sort of in that area, but they'd already been dealt with before he got there.
Products just railing in towards this red 10 seconds ago before Gwynplaine been given a weapon as well. Looks like they're going to mount an attack on it. Oh, l0wfly. Good targeting of Products, but he's had team support again. This is the guy to eliminate at the moment with the rail. Oh, okay. Did just switch to pass a weapon instead of hitting the rail shot.
seen just how good his rail is in previous instances of watching Lemmings effect, but taken out there. Science Setback has to be careful. You know, he's fortunate that no one else pushed in on him then. He missed that shot. The drop down, you know, if anyone went aggressive on him, it wouldn't have been enough to save him.
That rail was pretty close. But this is what we've seen so many times in Silence. One of those exceptional players who can survive out when perhaps other players would go down, and really utilise the weapons he gets hold of.
Yeah, he's working in a nice area. You know, there's lots of traffic in this area. Lots of different people he can shoot, but he's doing it from positions that are quite safe. He has to keep his wits about him in case anyone does rush him, but there's not much damage going to be taken in these positions.
Wow, he's almost caught out there by the guy waiting on the red. He's going to miss out on the power-ups, but he's actually pinned 2 players away from it. Gwynplaine, though, does get the battlesuit against Triple Six. The quad's been massively delayed here, massively. And it's a double power-up. Eliminated pretty quick, that quad, but the red's going to have red! Sorry, the battlesuit's going to have red here. Which you never, ever want to see happen when you're against
I'd have wanted to see a red have red. That'd have been
yeah, double red. And after that really fast lead they took off, I mean, they're slowly building up a bigger lead, but it's not coming quite as quick.
No, but they are looking good. And interestingly now, the gap between the 2 power-ups is about 5.5 seconds, or is it 6.5 seconds? But that could be significant. That is enough time for Battlesuit to move quickly, and if not take the quad, then at least take a position above the quad, which will make Quad's life so difficult.
Triple Six, just in this upper corridor. Oh, he could thief it. He does. Steals away that red. They'll be annoyed at that Lemmings effect because they like to utilise that red to really push out and lock down control of something like the rail. They're still going to move out there anyway. Spawns on this upper yellow position actually, so he's still in an excellent spot. Almost jumping into the rocket a couple of times there. Yellow armor now in his hands. I don't know really how you play this map if you're l0wfly. What do you focus on?
Well, they've got some good railers in their team, so at any time they're not holding the red, they really need to just make sure.
Time to move in.
Yeah, they need to make sure they keep themselves in the game by having the rail gun. You can use the rail, even if you're not taking the red, you use rail to hit the people who are taking red, and you've effectively countered it to some extent.
Funny Bee's done the right thing for the red, but Battlesuit, he's not going to get there in time. It's a 6-second gap between the two. Triple Six, though, does grab this one. If he rushes, he's a little bit distracted there, but they could come out with a double power-up by the looks of things. Yeah, in fact, Funny Bee does take this one. Quad doesn't really have any weapons to utilise it effectively. Rocket launcher is always a bit of a risky one for Quad, but that is a very good frag. Utilising it exactly as you should. Switch round to
really
Battlesuit.
Well placed on the rocket.
Battlesuit with Triple Six. He's got lightning gun to his name. He's going to catch out Prodex and confiscate that railway. It's switched back to Funny Bee with the quad. He's picked up 2 frags. Prodex is going to go down again there. So that's the end of the run. 20 frag margin.
They picked up some frags, but still, 20 frags is it's a lot to be behind by still.
Gwynplaine in this upper corridor will always highlight what an important position this is. Great rockets and Triple Six.
Yeah, I think maybe that's just a case of being too aggressive. Because
what kind of spawn was that?
Yeah, rockets just spam down a corridor like that. You know, you shouldn't really get hit by both of those. It's just almost like it's too much of an eagerness to try and get in and do damage to someone. It's reckless.
This is an interesting moment, actually. Look at that. Spawn's just watched him drop. Ah, that's hilarious. Just baited him. Yeah, this is an interesting moment here, because if l0wfly start bringing back any more, Lemmings effect, you've got to be like, well, what exactly do we do here? We haven't really changed our game plan. It's just not working out as well as it has been. l0wfly, I'd say, are one of the best at adapting. Their style of gameplay, to me, is very adaptive of their opponents, rather than dominating their opponents with their own game style.
Yeah, I think that's true.
So I think it kind of suits them playing someone like Lemmings effect. Here we go, they're Gwynplaine getting a pretty uncontested battle, so he's going to find it hard going this way, but you know, battle suit is not going to take too much damage from 30
And that's
HP
good
rails.
by l0wfly. They delayed the suit just enough so that he wouldn't be able to take good
Wow, he's
position
taking
above
damage.
quad.
FRS wisely didn't drop off and take the risk though. Gwynplaine moving in, there's the quad! Eliminates him. Oh, takes a lot of LG damage. Look at this gap, the score gap really is closing in now. FRS needs maybe a couple more frags. Red is up if he didn't spot it. There it is, gonna reward himself with it in the end.
That's a really good quad run. Countered the
40%
suit
LG.
perfectly. Few frags as well to his name. And that just continues their comeback, you know, they're building it slowly.
Yeah, and you gotta wonder, I mean, Lemmings effect, do they have a second mode of play rather than just rush out and own people? You know,
I mean, they just need to, you know, they just need to recover. They need to not worry about the scoreline closing in. They've still got frags to play with at the moment.
still ahead.
Yeah, they can still commit to areas and not worry too much if they fail to retake them. You know, this red, I really think they should be thinking about getting back in on this. You know, as the basis for their really good start on this map was the red armor.
Bear in mind, I mean, it's all up for grabs still between... Lemmings effect have qualified, but l0wfly could still qualify, as could Action,
Yeah, and
as could
I think I'm right in saying
Deliver Murder.
Lemmings Effect have qualified, but not necessarily in first place just yet.
Yeah, I think this would definitely guarantee it though.
Yeah, if they were to win this.
They are still ahead, but I mean, it's closed in and it's less than 10 frags now. This is where we really see what they're made of, because I haven't really seen too much of a challenge thus far in these cups on their kind of dominant play. Here we go, Funny B.
Well, especially not on this map.
Few seconds before Battlesuit. He's in the perfect position for it. Oh, it looks like a teammate's going to take it anyway. That's a good win of the Battlesuit. He could do with that rocket launcher being dropped. It was. Thank you. Decides not to wait for the yellow armor. Oh, look at that. They got double power, but is eliminated quickly. But Silenset with this Battlesuit. Such a good job on those powers. It's now only a 6 frag margin. This is incredible. This really is the l0wfly we saw at the start of the season.
Yeah, and Lemmings Effect has just kind of shied away from contesting the red in the last few minutes. I mean, they were dominating red, and now we are tied on red pickups, which just means in the last few minutes, most of them have been going to l0wfly.
That 11 impressive for Silenset. 64% rel. I mean, I highlighted what Aurelia was before. We haven't really seen any of it yet, but the stats speak for themselves. They're still just behind, though. Lemmings Effect, they need to close this gap as much as they can while they've got the momentum on their side, because you kind of expect at some point the momentum will go the way of Lemmings Effect again.
Well, you'd expect it to, but the way they're playing at the moment, they're not really doing themselves any favours in trying to get back into this. You know, they're just letting most of these reds go.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to group up, but I mean, they're in yellow armor rooms and zones, and I don't know, you need a strong focus on what you really want to do. FRS has just schooled, what, 3 of them there?
That's great aim as well. I mean, FRS not necessarily a player we talk about standout aiming, but Senna was really strong.
Yeah. Well, he's not exactly a player who doesn't know how to take advantage either. I mean, that is really good positioning, something we talk about a lot on the stream. Positioning of defensive positions. Look, he was outside the red room, so anybody at red took no damage there getting the red armor. FRS just dealt with it.
Yeah, and he picked up 4 kills before he went down.
Crazy play. Kinku, though, trying to reverse that action, leading up to the Battlesuit. They are committing many players to it, and this is maybe their opportunity to get back some control in this game on this Battlesuit. Looks like Triple Six. Is he going to secure it on his own? No, he's been knocked off it, and Spawns comes out with it. And look, there's 2 other players in front of him, and Silenset has taken his attention away from going for the quad, but he doesn't need to. It's a double power-up for Lemmings Effect. How have l0wfly dropped that one?
But they need to take full advantage of this. They need to make sure that at the end of these power-ups, they have full control over the red armor. They can't keep letting it go. It's what's turned this game around.
Oh, he's been countered by Funny B, but somehow survives that switch to the Battlesuit. He is in the front line. They're just ahead of the quad, and he's run out now. I'm going to switch back to the quad. He's punished by FRS.
Took him out, and this is not a good end to these power-ups. They have left themselves in a terrible position.
No man's land. They had 2 power-ups. They skirted around the red, never actually got there, and both really didn't achieve too much. I mean, they're not ahead on frags, so they didn't really pick up any frags with it, and they didn't get the key location. Although Spawns is now in the red room. They don't seem to have necessarily an idea of the time of red. Gonna wait on it now. Maybe they do. There it is. That's a free red. Oh, look, a Funny B. Can he do the damage? He can't. FRS, is he going to be punished? Oh my god, he's done a lot of rocket damage there.
Teams are tied.
Certainly looks like he has. I'm sure at least one of those was direct.
Wasn't really to the red carrier though.
Teams are
So
tied.
that shotgun was from Funny Bee.
Who leads?
That's unfortunate for Spawns. He's done some good work there, but
There's a rail as well. Look at that. There's a free rail, and they can't have any idea then Lemmings Effect when the next rail will be. No one was near it. Anywhere near. Oh, Funny Bee. Oh, good conversion there. That was a
these are
difficult
easy
one.
kills for him. I mean,
Oh, that's difficult.
pretty sure that Prodex was unaware of him up there, but just gifting l0wfly more kills and going
Wait.
further into the lead.
Well, he knows he's there now. He rushes across to that rocket. That's so aggressive. Teammates backing him up as well. Battlesuit will be up in a second. This should secure this one out. 100%. This is the moment Lemmings Effect been waiting for. That's a good rush as well. He should put a lot of pressure on this squad. Can he double it up? He's not quite there in time. Takes out Triple Sex, who got the grab, but that is the shape of things to come with these power-ups.
Yeah, it's the first time we've actually seen someone move really quickly with the suit, and that's exactly what they should be doing every time now.
Yeah, l0wfly, I mean, didn't seem to really challenge that battlesuit, and it's going to cost them going forwards if they can't.
I really hope they have red on the control, because you know he's doing some good damage in these areas, but it'll be for nothing if they aren't getting those reds.
See, so much of the game seems to be focused on taking the reds and moving out and utilising them effectively.
Yeah, this is more like it. This is what we were seeing earlier in the game. Look, uncontested red pickup, and now they're straight on the aggressive onto the rail side of the map.
Still only one frags is unbelievable. I think it's like 30 frags, wasn't it? Like in the first few minutes of the game, and I was thinking, wow, this could be mercy in it.
Oh yeah, it was.
l0wfly really stepping up here.
Excellent.
Lemmings
But-
Effect look like they're just
Starting to
getting
get
control again.
control again.
Silly kill to kill away by Funny Bee. I mean, you see someone with an LG, just don't bother. Don't bother dropping that, especially Lemmings Effect players who do not miss much.
Well, especially not when you have a rocket. You can just stand up there. Just hit the rocket as he goes to pick the red up.
Yeah, I know the red was on there, and you could potentially drop down and steal it away, but
But the player in the room is just looking up there, hoping you're going to stop spamming your rockets and make that drop. He wants you to do that.
Excellent.
2 frags for FRS, who's just really beasting it every time we switch to him. 36% LG, 80% rail.
He's making good kills in important areas. I mean, kills there allowed his team to take the red, and that was the last red before power-ups.
He's going to get this mega as well. He is. There you go. He dodges that rail as well. He kind of out-dodged himself, though, back into the corner. Battlesuit up any second. Let's see who grabs this one. It's going to be Spawns. l0wfly have dropped it maybe again. He shouldn't have delayed himself. It looks like his team might get the quad, though. No. Okay, I don't know why he gave that up, then.
Yeah, he
FRS
went
is
to
stunned.
position himself for the next red, but not
Miles
up
away.
yet. And if FRS challenges him now,
You're going to catch him out from behind. Spawns could be pinned down with this LG. Takes out the battlesuit for no damage.
huge kill.
Kinko taken out as well. And now l0wfly really got to get a few frags with this one, FRS, if he can. Here we go. He's going to get 2 straight away. The teleport. Perfect.
So he leaves his team within 10 frags. There is going to be one more set of power-ups, but you know, his stack is going to mean he can really put pressure on the Lemmings Effect and give his team a good run-up, building up to this next set of power-ups.
8 frags the margin. FRS. Every time being on exceptional play. Look at that. Draws out.
It's unfortunate. He really needed someone there helping him there.
Yeah, they don't want to get too defensive. The aggression got them back into this. They need to keep that aggression up. He could be still low down to these final power-ups. Or 8 frags, nothing. Double power-up map. Battlesuit ahead of the quad. That's key. That is massive.
Oh yeah, whoever gets this suit,
Excellent.
they can kill off quad straight away or take the quad themselves. And this score difference doesn't mean much at this stage.
Right, Funny Bee should be thinking now. Look, 30 seconds before Battlesuit. Just go there. Go there now. He's got 100 armor. He's got lightning gun as well. Good idea. Go to Battlesuit. Oh, kind of took a needless rocket there. Dodges the next though. This is good though. If he can clear this route out. Come on. Nice little pummel kill there. It's a 10 frag margin still. He's still stacked up. 10 seconds to go before Battlesuit. He needs to push this one. Needs his teammates there as well. Look, Lemmings Effect are moving in. Oh no, he's going to get shotgunned in the back. Kinkage just pretty much taking it unchallenged, apart from one lo-fi player. Well, they blocked him off with FRS, but they're going to have to do something special with this squad. Triple Sex up the bounce pad. Look at the damage he's taken, eliminated.
He's just surrounded. I can't understand why there wasn't more of a challenge on the battlesuit. We saw Funny B pushing in, hit some shots, but who else was with him?
If they committed everyone to it, they could have won it over earlier. That's what Funny B, when he had the stack, if he'd gone there earlier, got a bit of team support, won it over, then pushed out towards quad. I mean, Lemmings Effect would have been in disarray. Instead, looks like Lemmings Effect going to take this one.
Yeah, they're going to hold on for a 2-0. Impressive win.
Going to finish off this group, having won every game.
Every game so far, not quite the flawless record Sito have in terms of maps, but I believe they've only dropped one map, so hardly a poor performance.
Your other semi-finalist then.
Yeah. Well earned as well. I mean, they've played brilliantly in every game we've watched.
Let's get to the stats before they all dive off.